back, Towners.
Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make a Cajun butter seafood boil in a bag. Let's get it. Alright, to start off this recipe, we have our skillet. We have this on a medium low to medium heat, and we're going to add 2 sticks of butter to that. You basically want to heat this up slowly so that the butter doesn't burn or turn brown. To that, we added in an onion that we chopped up, and we're basically going to saute the onion in butter. Once the onion gets soft, it's then time to add in our seasonings. We added in some garlic, some chili powder, paprika, creole seasoning, Old Bay, Cajun seasoning, no salt all-purpose seasoning, lemon pepper, and parsley. And once we add in all those ingredients, we basically combine those all together into the butter sauce. Once it starts to boil, it's basically done because it's going to cook a lot longer in the bag. And we turn the heat off and set that to the side. Now it's time to add the ingredients. We have some red potatoes. This portion right here wouldn't be keto, so if you're following the keto diet, you can basically omit this portion or just leave it for whoever wants to eat that. We have 3 small red potatoes that we chopped up, and then we also have 2 ears of corn that we chopped up also. Once we chop those up, we set those to the side, and then we have about 4 smoked sausages that we chopped up as well. And then it was time to add our seafood. We have 5 clusters of snow crab and a pound of extra large shrimp. We basically wash that off and clean that up a bit. Now to add this all together, we have a pan that we have. So basically we can put our bag in so that way it doesn't sit directly on the oven racks. We have an onion bag, an oven bag, and we placed in our crab, and then our shrimp, and the rest of the ingredients, the sausage and corn and potatoes. Again, if you're doing the keto, you can leave that portion out. And then we added in our butter sauce. I realized that the butter sauce started to thicken up a bit, so it was kind of hard to spread it around the seafood. Now thinking about it, I could have basically just left it as is because in the bag, the steam and everything would have basically melted it all around everything. But I wanted it to be coated everything before I put it in the oven. So I added in a cup of chicken stock to that also to loosen up and thin up the sauce. You can add that. It's optional. You can add that while you're cooking the butter sauce at the end to heat it up, or you can just add it after, or you can leave it out. Then I tied everything all together. The tips of the crab basically busted through my bag, so I had to double that up and put in basically everything spilled out into that pan. So I took everything out and wrapped it into another bag and then tied that up. Most likely probably should have used a turkey bag, because that one would have been a lot thicker, because this bag was a bit thin. So word to the wise, if you plan on doing this, try to look for a turkey bag which may be a bit thicker. This here was basically my contribution for the meal. I saved some of this butter sauce and just sauteed 2 more sausages up, and this is primarily what I ate. I would put this in the oven at 375 for about 35 to 40 minutes. After I took it out the oven, the corn, everything was cooked except for the potatoes, but the potatoes were still a bit hard. So I basically just took those off and put those back into the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes by themselves to roast up. Again, if you're doing keto, you can leave that part out and don't worry about it. But you basically just want to cook this until everything is done. You're basically putting it all into the bag for all of the steam and flavors to combine it with each other and basically cook it all together. But you can also take all this out and just wrap it in foil and do it that way as well. It's just for better and easier cleanup. And this was our final product. Again, I don't eat this. I don't eat seafood. The only seafood I eat really is fish. I don't really mess with crab or shrimp or anything like that. My son, it was his 4th birthday, and this is what he requested. My wife took him to a place out here called Juicy Crab, which apparently he liked the seafood there, so he said he wanted crab for his birthday, and so I decided to make this for him, and my wife wanted it also. But I fortunately just ate the sausage out of it. The seafood flavor from cooking it all together didn't really take over the sauce or anything, so it didn't have that strong of a seafood taste on the seasoning or anything, so I was able to eat the sausages out of it. But everything else, I'd have to let you have my wife describe that portion of it, because they basically killed it and knocked it out. How do you think it tasted?
So the seafood was really good, y'all. The shrimp was succulent, and the seasoning actually did penetrate through to the crab legs. You know how a lot of times you get crab legs and you season them and you crack it open and it's just real bland? This wasn't the case at all. The crab legs were very seasoned. The spice was really good. It wasn't too hot. Even our 3-year-old liked it. 4-year-old. He just turned 4. Our 4-year-old liked it, and it was very juicy. You could compare it to some of your favorite seafood and crab places that you have in your hometown. But I really liked it, and I hope the hubby does it again.
Thanks. All right, anybody have any questions or comments about the seafood boil? Please let us know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please enjoy.
Enjoy. Please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey guys, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. All menu items are listed in the description box. And thank you guys for watching.